Hi Aquarius, welcome to Onyx Rose Tarot. This is your November 2020 reading. So this is for all Aquarians, sun, moon, and rising sign. So if you don't know your sun, moon, or rising sign, go ahead and you can look up your natal chart online, and I can put a link in the description box where you can do that. So as I am shuffling the cards, go ahead and think about your intentions for this reading. What would you like to know about November of 2020? I don't like to focus specifically on just like romantic subjects or career, or just I like to talk about it all. Whatever spirit leads me to, whatever messages spirit leads me to deliver, that is the message I will deliver. So yeah, just meditate with me here on these cards as I shuffle, so that you can receive the message, a message for you, Aquarius. By the way, I am an Aquarius, an Aquarius sun sign. Aquarian people are very, we are very friendly. We are, but we often live our lives like while we're friends with everyone and open to people from all walks of lives, eccentric and all that, no matter who they are. Very open-minded people. We also feel like we're living our life sort of from the outside looking in. Kind of like we're a little bit alien to this world. That's how I feel, at least. But let's see what November has to offer for Aquarius. Okay. The Chariot. I'm doing a traditional Celtic cross spread. Hermit. A lot of major arcana cards here. Wands. Okay. Pull up my chair here. I might need to move this over a little bit. No, let's see. Okay. Push this up. All right, Aquarius. So I am seeing a lot of really great things coming for you in the month of November. Let's start out with the heart of the reading. So in this position in the Celtic cross spread, you have the Chariot. You see that? So the Chariot is it's a major arcana card, and it's all about I'm thinking like balancing various aspects of your life and moving forward quickly with them. Whatever endeavors you're embarking upon right now, or whatever you've started in October, you're really gonna move forward in the month of November with this. Your life's gonna see a lot of forward movement, and not only will you see forward movement, you will feel very in control and very victorious. You're going to start seeing results. Say you've had I'm hearing that some of you have been trying to lose weight or work out. And this is a very physical card to me, because look, there's the horse running. So if you're working on your physique or something, and you've been doing it for months, like all summer, your diet plan, working out, whatever, and you don't feel like you're seeing any results from that, you will really start to see a new person when you look in the mirror in November. Other people will start to notice that you're glowing. And it doesn't have to be weight loss. I'm just hearing that for some of y'all, like, getting fit and healthy. But I'm also seeing that it's for, it could even be a romantic situation that is moving forward, just all of a sudden, just going to take off. Yeah, because look at the sun shining up here, so it's going to feel very good and warm, and like you are finally getting somewhere in life. If you felt stuck for a while, and here I'm looking in your recent past, you have the Seven of Pentacles, so you have been taking stock of your life thus far, and you have been kind of like feeling maybe a little stuck and a little you know, like you've been continuing to work hard, but you also feel like your efforts aren't really producing anything yet. In whatever area of your life, it could be romantic, like physical, like I was talking earlier, you know, with your health, and it could be your career as well. And I'm thinking this is about career for a lot of you out there. So yeah, you are finally taking control of your life in the month of November, and things are going to move forward for you. Also, astrologically speaking, the planet Mars has been retrograde. So we've all been in this sort of stuck energy, you know, but retrogrades are good for, you know, looking within and assessing how we've done things so far, and like, you know, looking at our lives in a sort of little, like a critical way. And with Mars in retrograde, your energy has been more introverted and reserved, and you know, there's been a lot of spiritual development, but not a lot of movement forward, like in the 3D world. And I'm seeing here in the month of November that Mars goes direct, I think around mid-November. And you're going to start feeling this energy just pick up. You're going to feel victorious in a lot of ways. And so that's what your recent past has been, is represented by the Seven of Pentacles. So that's what that means. You have been working towards something. It's been slow moving progress that is about to pick up quickly. And you should be very proud of yourself for the work you've done in the recent past. And crossing your reading here, we have the Hermit, another major arcana card. And when you see a lot of major arcana cards, that means that this is like fate, like destiny. You know, like the minor arcana cards, I see more free will in those, but this is like rolling with the tides. Major arcana cards are like rolling with the tides. It's like, this is a part of your life plan, your soul contract. We always have free will, but, you know, so this is a big deal when we see major arcana cards. It's a sign from spirit to, you know, listen up a little extra. So we have the Hermit has been crossing you, and this card is always what immediately helps you or hurts you in a situation. So I'm seeing for the month of November, the Hermit is a positive card. So this is a helpful energy coming into your life. I'm seeing that you have been like introspection has helped you and will help you move forward with your life. Instead of just go, which is what the Chariot's about. I'm seeing that aggressive forward moving energy is being tempered a little bit here with the Hermit. You know, make sure you follow your own light. And if you're anything like me, I know all of us Aquarians, we do not just follow the crowd. You know, we're not born that way. We can't even follow our own rules if we want to. Like, you follow your own path, even if that is the path less taken. And with the Hermit here, there's a real emphasis on you moving forward, but moving forward in a way that is true to you and true to your soul. And you need to, you know, I'm not saying not to hang out with your friends or family this month in November, but you definitely need to take some time to yourself to listen to your own guidance, tell you which way you need to go. I'm seeing that will help you a lot, you know, and I'm seeing, you know, there's a lot of research going on this month. I just, you know, have this image of someone reading a book right now, and Spirit is telling you that is where you need to be, Aquarius. You need to delve into the topics that you're moving forward in, and or that you're interested in, whatever. And even if it's self-improvement, go ahead and research this stuff. Crowning the reading here, we have the Father of Cups, and in this deck, this is the Wild Unknown tarot deck. This is the in traditional tarot, this is the King of Cups. So you're working on your emotional stability. Like, you are working on becoming a more mature version of yourself. Like, your soul is leveling up in that way. Instead of just like reacting, you now are contemplative. You're more contemplative, which definitely goes with the Hermit here. And this is, in this position, this shows what you are consciously striving for in your life. Like, what you wake up every day, like, these are your goals. Like, this is what you wake up every day wanting to do, wanting to accomplish. And I'm seeing here that you are going to accomplish this. See how serene this swan is? And he's black. And black to me represents cleansing of negative energies. Black is good at that color. It absorbs it and cleanses it, you know, away from you. You know, it's very good for getting rid of negative energy. So I'm seeing that's what you're doing this month. You're getting, even if you're doing spell work or, you know, whatever your spiritual practice is, you're getting rid of the negative energy around you. You're clearing that out. You're getting rid of toxic friends, family, people who just you can't work with these people, you know, like and even if I'm saying that you may even be like binding those people, like doing like a binding spell type thing. If you have to be around someone, you know, you need to set up those boundaries. Someone who you don't like, or someone who is sending negative energy to you, you need to take precautions, like energetically, against that sort of thing, because you are becoming a self-sufficient, emotionally stable person who is able to offer advice to others and able to nurture others without abandoning yourself, you know. So yeah, it's like kind of a stern energy, but a kind energy at the same time. And under here, like in this position of the Celtic cross spread, is what you are doing, like your subconscious intentions that you may not even know you have. So here we have these 6 of Wands. So yeah, you will come out on top. And whenever I see a butterfly, I think of transformation immediately. So you were going through a transformative period. A lot of my readings have been about transformation. So it's funny how we're all interconnected and the messages kind of come out similar in all these readings. Yeah, like I'm seeing that a lot of people in the world right now have been going through a very tough transformation. Look, this butterfly just flew out of the woods of darkness here. You have been feeling like you're in darkness, and now you're coming out for the world to see, because the 6 of Wands is about being on top. You know, it's about being successful. So inside, since it's in this position, inside what you're striving for is for the world to see you, for you to be successful. This reading is even applying to me right now with like my new tarot channel. That is subconsciously what is driving you, and that's a very healthy thing. You've been through the woods, you know, and you're coming out of it. You're coming out of the woods now. These dark woods that you felt lost in, but you weren't really lost, because like the Hermit, you followed your own guiding light and your own intuition out of the woods. That's what an Aquarius is great at. We're great at following our own intuition and our own, you know, we're great at vibing with our own soul. I don't know if that sounds silly or weird, but that's just what came to my mind. We vibe with our own soul very well. We cannot put ourselves in a box or force ourselves to fit in with people or with groups that don't feel right to us. We are very it's funny how Aquarius rules groups, but yet we're such individualists, you know. And with that, with your own individuality, you are coming out into the world and coming out of a dark, confusing period into the world, in a bright way, in a beautiful way. This is how the world will perceive you. So keep doing what you're doing, because you're about to move forward very quickly in November. But I am seeing in the near future, we have the 10 of Wands here. So you're going to realize that, I see this 10 of Wands in a good light though. This is saying that you're going to take on all, like you're going to shoulder a lot of the burdens of being successful. And that's a good thing though at the same time, right? Like make sure you get some rest and rejuvenation and take care of your mental health and all that. But you will feel very tired and worn down in November. I'm seeing that. And that's okay, right? Like it kind of comes with success. It comes feeling like you're working very hard and responsibility is on you, and you know, they say it can be lonely at the top too. I'm not really seeing loneliness here. That phrase came to my mind. It's not all like rainbows and butterflies when you finally start seeing results from what you worked so hard for. I mean, and that is okay. That's not a bad thing. We're just being real here. All I'm seeing is you're going to be working very hard. You may feel a little defensive right now. That's what I'm seeing with the Seven of Wands. But see, we're still shining your light. In this position, this is where you see yourself in the world. Like, and I just want to make it clear that it's not always like reality. Like this is not always your reality. This is just how you see yourself. You see yourself as like, you have to stand out right now. And you have to stand out right now. And you're feeling a little bit attacked maybe by some people around you, and you need to defend yourself, and you need to draw those boundaries and stand up for yourself. And I'm seeing that you are doing that, and that is a healthy thing, and that's what you should be doing right now. I'm not saying that you have any real like enemies after you, but I'm seeing here, like if you've had, like, I don't know if you've heard of straw man syndrome, like where you feel like no matter how qualified you are, no matter how intelligent you are, something from your childhood, something inside of you makes you feel like you are not good enough, no matter what you do, no matter how qualified you are. And so you just need to believe in yourself. And I'm seeing this month, you're really going to believe in yourself. I see this is you standing strong and proud and fiery and hot and passionate against either actual naysayers in your life, but I don't think it's going to be naysayers in your life. I think it's going to be your own thoughts against yourself. You've been having this battle in your brain against yourself. You may have a tendency to tear yourself down, but I'm seeing here that you're like, none of that. Like, it's time to have confidence. It's time to shine bright. And the opposite of Aquarius is Leo, right? And what does Leo do? Leo has no problem being the center of attention, believing in themselves. And that's not narcissistic. Negative, toxic Leo energy can be narcissistic, but this is, you as an Aquarius have kind of naturally a weak ego. So it's time to strengthen that. Maybe do some exercises on your solar plexus chakra. Work on your confidence. Work on saying, I have a right to be here just like everybody else in the world, and I am very qualified and I'm very intelligent. I mean, and you can be humble because that's in your nature to be humble, right? Remain humble, but also get a little bit of that ego going. And I can see you're going to do that in November. And it's going to help you. It's going to help you along. It's going to help you move along quickly. And I'm seeing from the environment around you, we have the Four of Cups. So this card represents things that, like events and people and the energy coming at you. And I'm seeing with the Four of Cups here, you may feel kind of ignored. You may feel, like whatever you're starting out, like especially if it's a career, or, you know, you may have to work a little bit extra hard to prove yourself at this time to these people. Always be yourself though, and don't, you know, drive yourself crazy trying to please anyone. Like, do not be a people pleaser. But I'm seeing, don't give up. Like, because this month you may feel like you're not getting the recognition you kind of deserve. But I'm seeing that, you know, other people might be stuck in their heads a little bit and not be noticing you, but use that to your advantage. Use it so that you can not ask for anyone else's opinions this month. Yeah, I'm hearing that pretty clearly. Don't ask for anyone's opinions this month. Do your own thing and follow your own dreams. You know, you have to believe in yourself. Any kind of codependent traits you may have, you need to work on. And I'm seeing the universe is making it this way, making you feel a little bit ignored, maybe a little bit left out. Not to be mean to you, and not because people don't like you, because people do like you, Aquarius. But I'm saying you may kind of not feel like it this month because the universe is making people back off so that you can really come into your light and shine. So it's time to go into a little bit of a hermit mode. Work on your projects alone. Don't try to get a lot of outside opinions. You know, be the true Aquarian you are, and follow your own path. Make sure you're following your own path. And if you feel like people aren't paying attention to you, that's why. The universe wants you to, you know, attention and popularity and all that will come back to you in the future, but just not right now, not in the month of November. You know, whatever projects you may have going may take a little bit longer to take off, but don't give up, because they will take off. And please don't take anything personally this month. I'm hearing that as well. If someone's busy and they kind of blow you off, it's because they have stuff going on. It's not because you have done anything wrong. So I know that's meant for someone out there. And in your hopes and fears section, we have the 6 of Cups, and this card has been coming out in all of my readings. It's kind of crazy. So the past is on your mind a lot. I'm seeing that you have a lot of fear. You're fearful because of the past, somewhat. You don't want some aspects of your past to repeat themselves. So yeah, don't hold yourself back, Aquarius, because the past is the past, you know, like whatever's coming in the future, you can manifest more positive outcomes for yourself if you get out of certain thinking patterns. You know, try to manifest, think positively, do a vision board. You know, I'm hearing that message is for someone out there. You need to leave the past in the past. Like this romanticizing about, you know, it could be exes. And the 6 of Cups is all about like memories, and like often sweet memories, nostalgia, and look how deep these roots run. This is about your hometown, your roots, your ancestors. Yeah, and it's in your hopes and fears section. So I'm seeing a lot of you have a lot of like preoccupation with the past. Your mind goes back to exes, like ex-lovers, ex-friends, like. And I'm really hearing that it's time to leave the past in the past for Aquarius. You need to be more future focused. You know, try to focus on your current relationship. Try to focus on your current goals. Don't think about the label you received. If you were labeled anything back in school, like if they're like, oh, you're ADD, or, you know, you have to go to these special classes, or I'm hearing this is for somebody. They misunderstood you and misjudged you back then. You are a very brilliant and smart person, whoever I'm talking to right now. I'm channeling this message, and you can't let the projections of other people stop you from going forward in life, or their messed up stupid opinion of you that really means nothing. And you know, whatever trauma you suffered in the past, feeling like you don't mean, or you aren't very smart or capable or whatever, is just not true, because you are. And I'm seeing you're in a phase in your life where you're really coming out of that, and you're realizing like, I have gifts, I have talents, and the world needs these gifts and talents. You know, get a little bit of that ego. This difficult past was for a reason. You're stronger because of it, and now it's time to let this tree grow. Your roots will always be your roots. They'll always be there. You know, your family, your ancestors, whatever, will always be there rooting for you. Especially your ancestors on the other side. They're rooting for you as well and helping you out. You can even ask the other side to help you out more often, because due to the law of free will, they cannot unless you ask them specifically that you want help or that you want guidance in this realm. So yeah, it's time to grow this tree. It's time to continue growing and becoming something new and different and more yourself. Reinventing yourself if you need to, whatever. You were not your past. Okay, and in the future, I see this awesome card here, the Mother of Wands. So what did I say about becoming more Leo-like? Becoming more, a little more egotistical in November. You know, don't worry, you're an Aquarius. You will always remain humble. That's just the nature of an Aquarius. I don't know an Aquarius who doesn't speak to, what's the saying, the janitor the same way they speak to the CEO of the company. It is offensive to us to treat someone special just because they're they have a high status. As we don't, us Aquarians do not operate that way. So don't worry that you're going to become that way when I say develop a little bit of an ego in you. But yeah, I'm seeing in the future we have this fire sign, the Mother of Wands. So it could represent an actual fire sign coming into your life. So that's Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. But I'm seeing this more as you. Look at this mother snake protecting her eggs. You are really coming into your own, Aquarius. Not just in the month of November, but in this whole phase in your life. And I'm saying in November, you are feeling very empowered. The Mother of Wands is someone who gets a lot of things done. Like you have a lot of projects going on at once, and you have a lot of passionate and fiery energy to accomplish those projects. And that very much goes along with the Chariot. That very much goes along with the energy, this fiery energy of the Chariot. To move forward, you will have the energy this month and the confidence. And if you don't have the confidence, you need to work on that as well. I'm also seeing protective energy, how she's protecting her eggs. You have to protect yourself. You know, being vulnerable is a great thing, but you have to put up, I'm hearing Aquarians need to put up boundaries this month with certain people, and only you will know who those people are. Don't feel guilty for saying no. I'm saying you need to be a little bit selfish this month. Like, not selfish like in a bad way, but selfish in a good way. Healthy. Okay. All right, so let's get a little bit of, this is my Amy Brown Oracle deck here. It's not Amy Brown, I'm sorry. It's the Art of Amy Brown. See these fairies? I don't know if any of y'all remember, if you're as old as I am, you remember they sold a lot of Amy Brown art at Hot Topic back in the day, like 2005 or so. And I was obsessed. Okay. So this is, it's not Amy Brown, it's, the art is by Amy Brown, but it's Lucy Cavendish who made this Oracle deck. It's the Fairy Blessings. So let's see what kind of blessings are coming into your life. This is my favorite part of the reading because it's, you know, what blessings are coming into your life. Okay, I just heard stop. So that is, oh my gosh, again. I got this card for man. I got this card for Capricorn and Sagittarius. Oh, okay. Awesome. You got 3 cards. Okay. Oh my gosh, Aquarius, I'm loving this. Okay, so let's talk about the shining ones. Okay, let's talk about this card first. You have a blessing of clear foresight. So the universe is blessing you this month with like, if you have been feeling like you're in the woods and you don't know and you're trying to still make it through the woods to become this butterfly and fly out into your own element. But you're still not quite sure how to do that. The universe is sending you a blessing of foresight. So you may have some psychic hits this month, psychic downloads. So you look at the stars representing the cosmos, and this little creature here, this cute little creature, giving her a ball of foresight, of like a crystal ball. So you will tap into that psychic energy inside of you, that, you know, feminine psychic energy. You may need to get your own tarot cards or work with your own tarot deck, do some automatic writing. You know, look into that if you don't know what I'm talking about. Like, just different ways to like turn off your rational brain and connect with your intuition. I'm seeing that the universe is helping you do that this month, and it's something you need to do to keep moving forward. I also see a blessing of connection. So you may meet a friend. Yeah, this month sometime you're going to meet a friend who you feel understands you. And I know if you're an Aquarius, you know, like me, a lot of us Aquarians don't feel understood. Like, we have the gift of understanding other people from all walks of life, but like, it often feels like people rarely understand us. Like, we're just weirdos in this world or something. And, you know, we kind of get off on that a little bit too, right? We like being different. But it's nice when you meet a friend who really connects with you on a mental level, because Aquarians like connecting on a mental level. We like having deep conversations where there's no limits of what you can talk about. We love exploring ideas. We're very much idea-oriented people. You know, and I'm seeing that you are going to find someone this month. You're going to experience a sweet friendship, someone who connects with you on a level you're really comfortable with, not too intimate, not too, you know, where you're questioning if this person really likes you or not. This could be romantic or a friendship or even a family member. It could be someone you've met online in a forum that you don't even ever meet in person, but you just find like a soulmate. I'm saying that you're going to find a soulmate this month. And you may, with the Six of Cups here, even reconnect with a soulmate from the past. Someone you had very good times with. So yeah, you can look forward to that this month, Aquarius. You know, feeling understood. Connection is so important. And then we have a blessing of the shining ones. Okay, and I have to get my little book out here because I don't know what that means exactly. Blessing of the shining ones. Okay, so that is number 11. Here's my little book here with my fairy blessing cards. Okay, so I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I do need to know what this card means. So, a blessing of the shining ones, the fairy gift so that you too shine with an inner radiance. Let this gift from the shining ones bring you blessings of your own abilities to shine in the world, beloved one. You are now given the gift from the realm where was once the great something, the people of the land. The old fairies, tribes of ancient Ireland, ruled and kept balance of all things. They bless you now with the gift you need most at this time. Simply close your eyes for a moment and see the glow, the radiance emitted by the energy within you and all around you. Now, see that shining self begin to grow stronger and larger and more visible to your spirit eyes. With this gift, your radiance is strengthened, and now you shine your light within the world, and you can be seen, recognized, and offer good fortune and bounty. Okay, so I'm really seeing, it's amazing that this card came out to show that you need to, I like the idea of doing that meditation. I'm going to do it as well, to focus, you know, close your eyes and imagine the essence of you getting brighter and brighter and brighter around you, lighting up the darkness around you. It is okay for other people to see you because you are worthy of being seen, because you have gifts that need to be shown in the world. And I'm seeing here with the Six of Wands, you are going to come out on top. It may feel very weird to you at first. to be recognized and liked and praised. It may not feel natural because you may not be used to it. You may be used to just sort of blending in or standing in the background. But it's time to harness that Leo energy inside of you, that other side, the opposite of Aquarius, the opposite of you. That it's time to harness that energy and bring it out. See, look, you're shining your light in the world, and the universe wants you to do that. This is validation that the universe wants you to do that, to shine. Don't question yourself. You have something to offer. And look at these butterflies, the butterflies of transformation. This is what a lot of Aquarians, you know, your soul is leveling up in this way of like, you've gone from being super introverted and hiding, and not even, maybe you don't even know your talents and your skills. You are transforming in a way that is in your self-confidence and knowing who you are. And look at the look on her face. Like, you are not afraid to not take someone down, but you're going to stand up for yourself. Like, you are going to, you know, because oftentimes when you do come out of hiding and start showing who you are inside, and people get intimidated by that. And I'm seeing, like, look at the look on her face. You're not going to put up with that. You are not going to put up with petty, jealous energy. Maybe that is what has kept you in the dark for so long. Petty friends, jealous friends. I know I've had experiences like that. You're scared to shine too bright in case it overshadows others, and you don't want to do that because you're a nice person. But I'm seeing no more, Aquarius. You're coming into your own. You know, when you level up, you might even need to find new friends. Okay, and let me get these. This is, hold on. Now I have the the Work Your Light Oracle deck by Rebecca Campbell. I love this deck. Okay, this one really wants to come out. Okay, what else? One more for Aquarius, November 2020. One more. One more for Aquarius, November 2020. Okay. So, I'm seeing here you got the Mirror, which says, who or what is triggering you? Yeah. So, you know, knowing your triggers, like what upsets you and like what sets you off, and if a particular person does this to you or a particular issue, that's a great way of discovering like your shadow self. So this is like, it represents shadow work, and the universe is advising that you do some shadow work this month. So yeah, think about like a particular person you just cannot stand, someone who grates at you. You know, this is the kind of person who, even if they saved all the puppies and kittens in the world, you would still think, ugh, that horrible person. Like, you would think they had some ulterior motive for doing it. You know, like, just someone you cannot stand. That triggers you. What is it about that person that triggers you? And think about those qualities and see how you yourself relate to those qualities. You probably don't have many of those qualities at all, and you're repressing them in yourself. Like, let me think of an example from my life. Like, I'm particularly triggered by someone in my life who is very like authoritative, very bossy, bosses me around even though she is not my boss. Someone like that, and I'm very triggered by that behavior. And so to me, that represents that I am repressing my own desire to be my own boss. You know, and I'm also repressing my own leadership skills that I see in her. And I'm triggered by that because I could be more of a leader, you know, but I've always been so easygoing. I don't know. There's just a personal example to see if that makes sense. So you'll have to do that exercise with yourself. And also I got the Great Gathering. So it's all coming together, intuitive hits, soul tribe. So what did I say? You're going to be getting a lot of intuitive hits, a lot of intuitive downloads this month. You are on your way, Aquarius, and I'm seeing that you have a really great, a big soul purpose here on earth. And you will, everything you've worked for in the past, it's coming together now. It's moving forward, and you're about to meet some people who you really connect with. Like here, we got a blessing of connection. I'm seeing this could be online as well. Like-minded souls are coming into your life because you have taken the steps, whether you know it or not, to manifest them. You have been working on this. You have taken the steps to manifest them in the past. And here they come. They're coming. You're about to meet your soul tribe. If you felt lonely for a long time, rest assured that you will not feel lonely for much longer. You will not feel misunderstood for much longer. This is great energy coming into your life in November. Okay, and now I'm going to get some advice. So this is just advice that you can use in a practical sense with this tarot deck. 3, what should Aquarius do in November? What to watch out for? You know, this could be a mindset you need to adopt in November. Well, okay, that's not even a traditional tarot card. Aquarius in November. Aquarius in November. Okay, look, you got repeating cards. The 7 of Wands came out again. I'm really seeing you need to defend yourself in November. Do not be afraid to defend yourself. November. And, you know, it's the 7 of Wands is always about being victorious. I see it that way. Like, look at the 7 of Wands. So advice from Spirit here is telling you, since you've gotten this twice, that you, first of all, you are already on your right path. Because you already embody this energy because it showed up in your Celtic crossbred, the energy of the 7 of Wands. So the universe is saying to just keep doing it. So this is great validation that this card came up twice in 2 different decks. Look at this man here defending himself against others. So don't let others put you down or talk you out of what you're doing in life. You know what you're doing and you're on top, and you may need to get a little bit feisty with some people if they come at you with, you know, trying to knock down your energy, trying to take away your authority, whatever. You really need to stand your ground and take up for yourself. Do not be afraid to do that. You know, you may be afraid it'll backfire if you, you know, confront somebody about something they said, or if you are not being treated fairly, or, you know, if you want to ask for a pay raise. You may be afraid that it'll backfire on you, but it's not going to. Like, people will respect you more for taking up for yourself. I promise. I promise. Like, I mean, they may not seem to like you as much anymore. Certain people, some people will like you even more, but they will respect you. And I'm also seeing that you need to knock it off yourself. Like, if you yourself are the one bullying your own self in your head, you need to knock that off. It's time to move past that. It's time to accept that you are a valid person and that you do deserve the same things everyone else deserves in life, and that you do work hard and you're intelligent and you're worthy. You are worthy. And it's time to put all the rest of those negative thoughts to rest. Not just put them to rest, to actually fight them. Consciously fight against these negative thoughts. Challenge yourself in your head whenever you think something bad about yourself. Say, hey, is that true? What is the proof of this? You know, if you think I'm a loser, you know, the rational part of your mind needs to confront that and be like, okay, what proof do I have that I'm a loser? And then you probably won't come up with a lot of proof, you know? Like, challenge yourself even in your own negative thoughts. And then we have the Well, which is not a traditional tarot card. The guy, I forgot who made this deck. he added 2 cards in there. So this is something like this, the artist invented, and it's called the Well. And it is a card about digging deep into like your soul. See, look how she has a pendulum here. So like when you're doing tarot card readings, like you're embodying the energy of the well. Think the High Priestess in the tarot deck, the psychic energy. Like there is a esoteric psychic knowledge inside of you that you need to meditate about and bring about, so that you may have a clear foresight, clear, you know, so that your soul knows where it's going. You need to keep in touch with your inner light, like here with the Hermit, keeping in touch with your inner light, not anyone else's, not what anyone else says. Be you and be yourself. That is the only way to success in this world, especially for an Aquarius. So yeah, like you're gonna get a blessing of clear foresight, but you may have to dig a little bit for it. Take time out of your day to meditate. Whatever it is you do to connect with spirit, you need to do that, because spirit has a message waiting for you. And I also got the 10 of Pentacles. So there may be an inheritance coming in for you from an older family member. And if there's not, then I'm seeing that you need to really spend time with like your parents and your grandparents. You know, if you get along with them. Not everyone has a great family. But I'm seeing that you need to, yeah, really spend time with like an elderly parent or grandparent. So yeah, I'm seeing that message for some of y'all. And it's November, so this, I mean, it would make sense that you would visit people because of Thanksgiving. If you're in America, you know, you will visit like your elderly relatives. And they have some advice to give you, advice on how you can be abundant. See, look at those grapes, that represents abundance. Yeah. So I hope you liked your reading, Aquarius. You know, to wrap it up, November for you is all about developing this emotional stability. This, and you see he's alone. You know, he's alone. I'm seeing there's a need to be alone for you in November. You will connect with people at the same time, but also you need to like draw your energy and your passion and your fire from within, not from other people. Like any codependent traits need to go in November, and I'm seeing that they will. You are really becoming powerful. You are becoming this Queen of Wands. You are becoming someone who gets stuff done, who, you know, November may be very busy for you, but it's going to be very productive. And if it's not as productive as you would like, just wait for December. Wait for January. Like, it's coming. Like this big success is, you know, in your life is coming in some way. And only you know what that is, what I'm talking about. But yeah, I'm seeing your life is really moving forward. And you are taking control of your own life this month. And that is a great thing. Remember to follow what your soul says to do, though. Follow your own path. Follow your own path. So yeah, I hope that helped, Aquarius. I hope it resonated with a lot of you. If you like this video, go ahead and subscribe and hit the like button. And have a great November. Bye-bye.